this is the area, and I'd like to, you know, fly around here. It's an absolutely gigantic zone. It is huge and enormous. There are flight paths, several, and they are needed because even with dragon riding, it feels massive. I had to re-record a lot of footage because the icicles don't go away anymore. There's no way to get rid of them now. I was so mad about this yesterday. And because of this, while I'm trying to fly around, I had frickin' icicles in the camera constantly. So, okay, if I try to move my character around here, it's fine. Oh, look how beautiful that is. You're not gonna believe how beautiful this place is. See those freaking, see what I'm talking about? It took an embarrassingly long time for me to be like, oh, I should just switch to arcane. It took me hours to have that neuron fire. Yeah, I had to like cut out a lot of that stuff and re-record a lot because I screwed it up really bad. Then I accidentally recorded a lot of footage that was zoomed in on the left side of the screen. So I had to re-record a lot of. There are reasons why this took me a really long time. It's not been smooth. Like, no part of this has been smooth for me. Now the really important thing that I wanted to show you is in the hub. Oh my god. What is going on? Oh, that was me switching to arcane. So, okay. Don't be too hard on yourself. I'll try, but you know how it is. The way that I am is that I'm hard on myself. There are a lot of, like, subdivisions in the, housing zone that all feel really different, even though they're all part of the same zone. You know what I just realized? My ears are on backwards. This is not my day, dude. Like... I just realized I've never done that. Okay. Yeah, that's really awkward. Truly a day of all time. My head... It's my head that's on backwards and my ears just follow. Very true. Very true. Why can't I... There was a very important thing that I wanted to show. I'll just let this play for now while I try to hunt it down. But I have hours of housing footage. I've spent all my time, basically, in the housing district. And it's easy to do. Where? Footage of the super secret thing that you need to see. If I could just log into the housing district right now, then it wouldn't be a problem. Where are we? This is the Alliance Housing District area. And, this is my footage that I've taken yesterday. It's gonna feel pretty familiar, I think, if you are used to Final Fantasy XIV housing, because there's plots, you know, you understand that, like, some plots are taken by players, some are empty because they haven't been purchased yet. Purchasing a house just costs 1,000 gold. So it's, you know, technically not free, but it's easy to do. I don't know if that's a number that they're gonna settle on for final, since this is still alpha. But I think it's fine because it's like, okay, literally do one world quest. You swap into arcade so that I could record without my icicles in the way that never go away now. Okay. I started recording this on the... I found it. Yes. Found it. Good. I found it. Hee 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 hee. Getting my house.
Here's to new beginnings.
This is a... That's not it, but this is the house that I bought. This is the plot I chose. And I thought it was very nice, but the thing is that I really wanted to show you this lady who I'm speaking to. Okay. Will I zoom in to her or not? Zepla, did you zoom into the lady in this footage?
See you around.
No, not over there. Did you zoom in? Will you zoom in? Will you zoom in?
How are you? See you around.
What are you doing? Why are you looking at him? You can do it. I'm looking at his facial expressions. Oh my god, dude. Why am I just standing in this? What are we doing? Okay. And then we go AFK. Right. Okay. Alright. Did you really go AFK at this point? I think you did. This is really showing me a lot about myself. It's really like such a... Ooh, a squirrel type. I didn't expect to have to refer back to this later because I thought I'd be able to just go into the build, right, today. So I didn't plan to use this. This is just how I am normally. What is going on? Where are you going? It's donuts. It's a donut stand. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Oh my god. I'm like, what y'all doing over here? You guys hanging out, having having some sandwiches? That's nice. Did you just remember to go back to the lady? No, that's it. That's the end of the video. All right. Good job. That was really important footage that we recorded. This footage is called Getting My Horseway. Cool. I got my horseway. Welcome to housing. Heck yeah. Oh, so basically what happened here is I was trying to do quests on Frostmage and I got so frustrated because I don't have half my skills now. I decided to just say screw it and I'm gonna go do housing instead. So you can see I'm actually in the starter area. It zoomed in because I was on ultra wide. I decided I'm just gonna go. Bye.
Work complete.
And it teleports you here. Did I move the camera? A house for you. My first home. Yeah. Find a place to... Oh, this is it! This is gonna be it! This will be it! But the camera's off to the left side. I didn't center it. Maybe it's okay. Maybe she'll be off to the left side too. I think probably what happened is I saw that the housing dialogue window was on the left. Oh, I actually fixed it! Wow! Oh! No, where are you going? I got distracted. It was a gazebo. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go.
Welcome
This
to
is
the
it.
neighborhood.
This is the moment. Look at her hair. Yes. It's a new hairstyle I've never seen. It is a new hairstyle. I think her eyebrows are also different. I think the eyebrows are a little bit more thick. And she has highlights. I noticed this immediately, and I was freaking out. So, I definitely looked at this. She has
Here's
silvery
to new
highlights there.
beginnings.
She's talking to me. I don't even care what she has to say because I am so locked in on her highlights and her cute bun. This is a NPC character that you meet when you first get a house on the Alliance side. And I really, wow, the outfit is so cute. It's like scholarly, but it's still night elf aesthetic. Really, really cool. Yeah. How long did I stare at her bun? A long time. A really long time. Yes. I want that. So, during the alpha testing, you should probably keep an eye out for NPCs that seem like they have different hairstyles. Earlier today, we watched the deep dive video, and it looked like a Tauren had a huge red flower in his beard, and that was new. It looked like he had a new beard hairstyle or a new beard customization. And, that seems like another example of this. They've been really cagey about it, though. Why? Every time someone's asked them about the new hairstyles, they've had the same answer, and it's been... Amani are getting... Trolls will get new hairstyles with the Amani quests. Like, cool, but why wouldn't you tell us all about the thing that we're... Like, everybody getting hairstyles? Is everybody getting hairstyles? I bet it's going to be tied to housing. So here you can choose the different neighborhood instances to live in. If you played FF14, this is going to be familiar to you because it's like subdivisions. And so if a plot that you like isn't available in that neighborhood, it's okay. You can go to the different one where it is available. Available houses in the neighborhood will have a for sale sign. It's really straightforward and easy to understand this.
We're in this together.
Yeah, let me check to see if I can get into the housing build now in the game. Just to see if it's working. I logged out there on my paladin, so let me just check. I really hope we can. Oh my god, it worked! I'm here. Did you check the barber in alpha? You know, that's the first thing I did. Of course. That was literally the first thing I did. Well, I logged it. I also checked character creators in the character creation screen. It's not there. Yeah. Here we go. Housing is real. And I am here in the area! Wow, awesome! Awesome. Cool. So, I can show you my house, right? I'm gonna do a, I'll have a video out, hopefully, end of today, where I talk about every plot, kind of more in detail. What I would like to do is have a lot of really beautiful footage that shows off how fantastic every plot is, because it's clear to me they have made the effort to make each plot really special. Here you can see the houses that are present on the lot. This means that someone is already living there, which you probably would know if you played FF. If I check this sign, Alpha Coda lives here. Plot 31. And like I said, every plot brings something unique to the table. I walked around this one. God, I spent so much time in housing. It's crazy. I know I think that by the time I'm done with my videos, I'll know each plot number by heart. Like, oh, plot 24? That's out by the beach, isn't it? That's how it's gonna be. So there's baby ducks near this one. Oh, I accidentally disabled the sound effects. We don't want that. We want to hear the baby ducks quacking. There's no sound. I mean, sorry, there's no music. So this is what I consider... I call this baby duck house. This is baby duck house. This is a baby duck plot. Because there's lots of baby ducks all along this river. I guess this one would technically also be a baby ducks plot. But one thing that you will notice is that if you touch down on the ground near one of these houses that's not yours.
Thank you, Optimus Prime.
Oh man, I'm not getting kicked out. Okay, Sam. I guess there was a lag. You will get kicked out of it because it's not your house. So by default, it kicks people out. This is the default setting. And I know that because I've been trying to take video around everybody's house. And I'm constantly getting teleported out as I'm trying to do that. It's just stunning. Wow. This area is like sort of mountainous. And sort of like there's griffins around. You'll see lots of griffins flying. Oh, I got teleported again. The griffins are up here. I haven't really explored too far back this way. Like in the mountains. There's a lot of little like just nooks and crannies that are here for no reason other than you to hang out and like chill in them. But maybe they'll have like scavenger hunts and stuff in these areas at some point. But it's a very nice view. There's the griffins flying. I don't think you can fight people. I don't think there's PvP allowed. There's more griffins. Very pretty area. This seems like one of the areas that's going to sell first because there are 5 plots here. 6? No, there's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 plots in this like high up mountainous area. And I think that people like being high up. They like the view. So I think that's going to be... I noticed that most of these got snatched up pretty quickly. Even on alpha, where there's not a ton of people right now. If you go down, it leads into the spooky forest. And one thing you're going to find is that they have done a good job of really making each sub area feel like you're going into a totally different world, a totally different vibe in space. Here it is. This isn't what I would consider spooky. This is sort of like magical, enchanted. Yes, this is part of it. These places are big. Now there's more spooky parts, which I'll get to. But I thought that this was... I find this actually quite calming and nice. People, NPCs are fishing here. This looks cool. I'm not trying to be down on it. It's also all human stuff. I have a feeling I'm gonna be disappointed. Unless I want human, orc, and supposedly elf stuff. What kind of stuff do you want? What kind of vibe are you looking for? Because I can tell you if it exists or not. I'll have a pretty big like showcase of every plot in the Alliance area first. That should be out today. I'm gonna be working that as soon as the stream is over today. And I'm almost done. I have about 20 plots to go. So that you'll be able to just watch the video and decide based on that, hopefully. I'm gonna try to get like really find the most beautiful footage I can of every plot. That's my goal. Without the video taking 40 minutes. Making 40 minutes long. So you go further in, you're gonna find... I love this area. Oh my god. There's somebody who's living there already. It's a misty, foggy lake. We can be back behind the waterfall. And I can confirm too that there are dynamic weather effects happening that are pretty amazing. So as you've heard, I spent how many hours have I spent in housing so far? Oh my god, probably maybe 12 hours, maybe more. I've seen weather happen a few times now because I live here. And there is rain, like regular rain. There's also thunderstorms. I was present for a pretty severe thunderstorm and it was so awesome, especially in this area. I did record it all, so that would be a really cool thing to put on my channel as well. There was lightning and everything. If you go further in, it gets more spooky. There's a graveyard that you can live near. A couple people are living here already. Lots of mushrooms and like logs. It's dark. I mean, obviously it's midday in game right now, but it doesn't seem like it. This is a good place if you do not like the sun. You'd rather it be more dark. This is a choice for you. I personally find this to be very cozy, but it's a pretty diverse variety of vibes that you can get. There is this mausoleums. Very cool. Like, what is this, like a light from heaven? There's a few people already living near the graveyard. There's somebody. And I'll show you where we're at on the map too. So right now we're here. That mushroom in the middle of the lake, not, you know, the tree with the fairy lights on it, it was here. The mountainous area was right here, if that gives you an idea of how far we've been and how, like, just how much more there is to cover, like how giant this area is. It's huge. Yeah, this is kind of Duskwood.
Thank you, Optimus Prime.
Yeah, it's reminiscent
Hey,
of
Zep.
Duskwood. Hey, Coward Patty, thank you so much for the 5-month resub. Here's another spooky plot. There's a lot of these for our Duskwood enjoyers. Now you'll also find that there are houses. Oh hey, that are NPC houses. These are not for players. It's just for, like, I guess zone activities. There's the Flight Master here too. I don't know what this is about. I've seen it throughout the area, like places where they're doing construction, and that's a big question mark. It's probably Endeavor related. If you don't have an Endeavor up, maybe that's just what shows. If you have the Endeavor, then maybe you'll have some thematic thing there. I love the I love this part though. I think this is really nice. They are numbered. Yes, they are numbered. In my video, I'm going to try to clarify the number of every plot when I do my full showcase, so that you'll be able to plan ahead. Beeline to the plot that you want. This is the Duskwood type area. Now, along the coast, there is a plot that I almost got. I was very tempted, because what I wanted... Oh yes, I also looked in the Horde areas, of course. I have a house there too, which I can show you. As you can see, I'm on a Blood Elf right now. So, Blood Elves can be in the Alliance neighborhood. If it's on, it's a warband thing. So, what I wanted was a coastal, foggy, creepy vibe. And I didn't think I was going to get it. But they have it. You can get that here. So this is 41. Looks like someone's now taken it. I was very close to picking this one up because it is actually amazing. Here we are right on the cliffs. Look at that. Oh my god. Isn't that so freaking cool? So there's your house. You could live here if you wanted. With the lighthouse in the distance, it's foggy. Oh man. Oh man. What I wanted was variety in the types of buildings and design. So during the alpha, we are not able to change exteriors. That's why everyone's exterior looks the same. We cannot decorate outside yet. We cannot change the exterior yet. So that's why you just see like blue sheds everywhere. That's not going to be like that in the final version. It's kind of placeholder for now, so don't worry too much. Alpha is very early. But man, I fell in love with this spot, this Foggy Cliffs, because, you know, I live in Seattle, and this is what Seattle is like half the year. So this feels homey to me. And if you go down this way, there's like cool stuff to find. They've hidden a lot of things in the zones you'll find that are not necessarily houses, but are just cool things to add to the vibes. It's all about vibes. If you go down here, you're gonna find like pirates, smugglers, high tide Zeren, decor vendor. Hello, my friend. You looking for something rare? My friends and I, we travel. We bring you the fruits of those travels. Why aren't you selling in town? We don't wish to impose upon the peoples of this place. We're polite, no bother. I say something smells fishy here. Of course, we're by the sea, my friend. Everything smells fishy here. I love these people, and so this was another selling point to me of living in this area, the foggy coast. Because they're sus. Highly, highly sus part of town, which makes it better. You go... I went in here to see what they were building, and also to see if I could buy a house in a cave, which would fit me best, considering how I am. But no, you can't live in the cave. Not yet. It's... I don't know what they're putting in here. They won't say. So yeah, that's really cool. Yeah. This is somebody else following me. And yeah, that's the house I got so close to buying this house, but I didn't. I think one thing that we're gonna find, hopefully, is that I just got teleported out because I was in their yard. What's a best plot for one person is not going to be a best plot for another person. Everybody has their own aesthetic and desires, right? And I think that they've really done a great job of making sure you can find something that's going to fit you, that you're going to be comfy with. And you can easily move if you don't like it. Here is another coastal plot next to a tower. And you can just fly up here and hang out there if you want. You can buy houses in WoW soon. It's going to be available in early December if you pre-order Midnight. Otherwise, you have to wait till Midnight comes out. It's probably early next year. But yeah, that's another nice one. Like I said, I don't really need to like look at every individual plot because I'm going to be doing that on my video that you'll see on my channel. Today, I hope... I should be able to finish it by today. I just couldn't finish it before the stream today, unfortunately. I really tried. I tried so hard. It got so far, but in the end... doesn't matter. You are not going to believe, too, what I'm about to show you. how vast and crazy the difference is going from one sub area to the other. Like, where we are standing now, you can hardly imagine that we were just in this like mountainous area, like hinterlands type area. But it's not actually that far away, but they made it feel like it is really far away from that, which is very cool. Someone asked if there's a night elf style house area. Yes, there is. I got you. Yes, kind of. Maybe not as much as I'd want, but it's good enough. Check it out. So if you go off this road, you go down here. Look at the most beautiful moonwell you've ever seen in your life. Yeah. So good. I am so happy about this because I'm a person who I used to roleplay a lot around the Stormwind Moonwell back in the day, like everyone did. I wonder if this is gonna see the same use. I bet it will. I bet it will. So this is the, and if you want to live close to this, the plot is right here, which no one's bought yet, but you could live right here, overlooking the Moonwell and the lake and stuff. Oh, it's here. There's all kinds of little things that I haven't even noticed yet that's just like tucked away in little nooks and crannies that will be fun for you to discover. It's also overlooking the water, so it's a pretty cool plot. What's this? The hell? What does this mean? So there's another plot that's not been purchased yet. It's pretty good. On a beach. Okay. So now I'm gonna go into a new, like, sub area. Are you ready for this? What do you think it's gonna be like? We've already seen Spooky, and we have already seen the mountain area. Westfall is a very good guess. Plains. Those are very good guesses. Yeah, I mean... Okay. Let's see what you think about this. There we go. When you cross this bridge, everything's gonna be different. We're leaving the spooky forest. And here we are. It is now autumn, like yellow trees and birch trees are here. Yeah. Here is somebody's house that they've already built. Now, obviously the yards look really bare right now because no one can decorate outside yet. Oh, you can... This is fun to do. Harass birds. So this is next to the waterfall. Pumpkin Spice Valley. Is that what we're gonna call it? Here's another... This one's been purchased. Someone liked this plot. Yellow trees. It's got a nice lake next to it. Further ahead is a spot. It's empty. I really like these super fluffy trees. I haven't really explored this area at all yet. Oh my god. I've done so much Brewfest lately. I don't want to look at another pretzel. Oh my god. Been trying to get all that stuff. And it's been a lot to do. I like the birch trees very much. That's probably one of my favorite kinds of trees. There is a flight path. This is almost all sold. big orange mushrooms on the tree are really cool. Nice. Oh wow, what is this place? Like I said, there's places I haven't seen. This is a nice place to have like some kind of a... You could get married. Get married here if you wanted. Have a party. We can have guild meetings. Actually, we should. This would be a really good use of housing. Oh, nice. That would be. Only Buns guild meetings. Okay. Blue houses are purchased, so that's somebody's house. That's somebody's. Some of these floors are a little buggy because, you know, alpha being alpha. But look how pretty it is. So yeah, this is kind of the yellow forest spot. Next to it, we have... Oh wow, there's an apple orchard here. Isn't that so cozy? It's a basket and little apples. There was times yesterday, oh wait, am I about to crash? Yeah, this happens a lot. Because it's alpha. This happened to me many times. I never tried Palia. Will we be able to fish in our neighborhood? I could try it. I haven't tried it yet. That's a good thing to test. I would assume so, because there is a lot of fishing NPCs. Like there's a lot of, not like fishing trainer, but there's NPCs who are fishing. Oh crap, did I just log in on the wrong character? Oh my god, yeah I did. It doesn't matter, I'll just teleport. Music back to loud. Oh.
Work complete.
Why? No, don't exit game. Oh my god, and my preset didn't save. Whatever. Okay. I also feel very optimistic about the game. Housing especially, I feel like they poured so much care into. They really, really did. And I think you're going to notice that whenever you walk around the zone or you know, watch my video I'll post later where I show you the special little touches they put into every plot. They really made the effort to make this feel like home. Make it feel like a place you want to be, a place you want to live, a place that's like yours. And, you know, I went to the housing summit in May and they told me that they did play testing to check which plots players did not go to. And then they went to those plots and added special things to them so that they would be better. Not players, but, you know, internal play testers. And I wanted to believe them, but now I can see that they were actually telling the truth. That was real. Because that seems obvious. This is my house. I just teleported to. It's amazing. It's amazing. But let me go back to where I was before, which was over here. Hi, SK Gaming Corner. This is definitely seeming to me like a system that people are gonna play the game for. There's enough here that you will... There will be a new players who are here for housing and don't give a shit about anything else in the game. Actually, it does seem this way because of the collection system, because of the leveling up system, because of the things to do surrounding housing that gives it gameplay besides just, you know, it's a cool place to put your stuff. It's going to be more than that. I've experienced it already to a little bit because I wanted to add extra rooms. And if you want to keep adding new stuff like extra rooms, you gotta level up your house. And if you want to level your house, well, you need to be doing your endeavors and stuff and be putting stuff in there. And it's like, it encourages you to engage with the system and not just set in and forget it, like usually happens with housing in games. Was this a farm? I didn't see this before. It's carrots. Can I go in there? Oh my god, I haven't seen this. What is this place? Oh my god. Yeah, role players are gonna be really normal in here. Oh no. Why would you give us this? Basically never go in here. On Moonguard. Don't. Because I didn't notice it the first time. I spent hours in this area. I have not noticed it. So it's a good place to do stuff. Roleplay. You will never leave that place, don't you? Interesting. This is the epic lighthouse, which honestly adds so much to the zone at all times. You saw it when I was in the foggy area over there, and at night or like during the thunderstorm, it's just so cool. It's so cool. It really adds a lot. Love the lighthouse. Okay, so you've seen the orange area. Going onward. This is housing. I'm in a housing district right now. These are houses that other players who are testing alpha have bought. The blue roofs means someone has bought that already. Apple trees. There's the blue house over there. So maybe you'll start to get a sense of where you might want to live. There is no snowy area. Someone asked that a minute ago. There's no snow, but there is hinterlands type spot. What is that? Should we go in? There's a hole. Hey guys. I haven't seen it. Do it? Okay, so long as no one's watching. Deer is watching. Rabbits must. Oh! I can't fit in there? Oh my god. What if I was a gnome? Would a gnome fit? Oh my god. I should check. Right now. I'm gonna check right now. Okay, where is it? It's next to Small Airy. I'm gonna make a gnome right now. We gotta know. We gotta do this for science. You know who has to check this. Oh my god. There's only one who can check this. Okay. Rusty buns. The alpha is not currently open to the public. I am on the streamer server. For once, streamer server is not a meme. But it was, it's an invite-only alpha access for today.
Work complete.
Okay. Heritage of the Mechanome. No, we're not gonna do that. What we're gonna do is check to see if we can get in the hole. Can Rusty Buns fit in the hole? Let's go. To the hole! Hole inspector. We're doing a hole inspection. Which is exactly what people will be doing in these areas. So it's only right that I test it. Where was it? A small airy. Okay. Finding the hole could be difficult. This is your next wow. No. Is it gone? I swear I saw. I can't believe I'm doing this right now. It was a little left of the bridge. We can't find the hole. It was next to the wedding area. Okay. The wedding area? It was definitely on the left side. Oh my god. Maybe around here. Oh my god, I literally can't find the hole. Oh my god. I logged out there. Okay, just southwest of the flight path. Look for the deer. Okay. Southwest of the flight path is further on. That's further on. I'm southeast of it. Oh, I found it! Okay, it took some doing, but we found the hole. Oh! Oh my god! Come on, man! Oh no! Need a potion. I need to be smaller. Check around the tree. Do you think there's gonna be a potion? I can't be doing that on alpha. I'm so upset. I tried to I tried to roll. Are mechanomes and regular gnomes the same size? Yeah. Mechanomes aren't bigger. Try the Noggin Fogger Elixir. But don't I have to do a quest to unlock that? Like, there won't be an auction house or anything. Noggin Fogger will make me do a quest, so I'll have to check later. I think I'm not gonna be able to get into it. I mean, it's alpha. Maybe they don't have that functionality yet. I think some people are getting ready to raid, though, and they might have leveled some alchemy. Oh my god, imagine me writing Preach. Hey, Preach, are you gonna raid? Did you, like, level alchemy? If you did, can you make me a potion that makes me smaller so I can... This is a whole... this is a hole I need to get into. Can you help me like, figure out how to get smaller so I can make my gnome go in the hole? Alright. There's a potion in Undermine that makes you a bit smaller. But don't you have to do Undermine questing first to do that? The bun is drawn to the burrow. Exactly. It's just natural. So this is the whole district now. That's what I'm going to associate it with. It's got some weird places underground. More than one. I found 2 weird, suspicious holes. God. Oh my god, I shouldn't say that. I want to make sure that I can continue to get invited to Alpha in the future. You know, I should really think about what I'm doing. Sorry. I'm just trying to test it, okay? I'm curious. I'm a curious bun. Now, other things. This is the, very beautiful spot. You know, it's more like Elwyn. Has Zepla found any important bugs? Well, the bug is that you can't get in the hole. Now I'm looking like, what if there's more? What if that was an exit? Oh my god, this is gonna drive me crazy. It's gonna drive me crazy. What if the Horde area has one? We'll have to check. This is Elwyn Forest vibes. Her house. I hear ducks. There's baby ducks. So there are many baby ducks in this. I think all along every river there are baby ducks. So if you're near a river, you got baby ducks quacking near you. This is like more social spots, I think. The hub is right here. So this is like the main town square. And this is where that lady is. With the hairstyle. Luke. Everyone is locked in on her. She has the hairstyle. She has a good hairstyle with the highlights. Maybe they're oh my god, you know what? I bet they're gonna tease us with these new hairstyles the whole expansion, and they're not gonna release any until Last Titan. Because otherwise they would have announced it by now. And used it as marketing. I think they're gonna tease us for a whole expansion. I bet. That would explain why every time they've been asked about new hairstyles, they gave us the Amani troll answer. And said, oh, well, trolls will get a new hairstyle if you do the Amani quest. I don't care. I don't play a troll. I want the one from her. I want hers. There's dogs and cats. I did notice a cat eating food out of the bowl, and that was very cute. I haven't seen any other new hairstyles. I also, you know, I've been here all day and all night, and I noticed that at night there are less NPCs walking around. So there seems to be a difference with the day-night cycle, which is thoughtful, a thoughtful touch. In day, it definitely feels more alive and you know, lively. There's a lot more people going on the street, and I thought that was really cool. This is not a house, it's just an NPC thing, but this is. It's little subdivisions, suburbs around here. If you want to be near the hub and you're like social and you want to be in a neighborhood, you have your friends who want to live near you, you can do that. If y'all all want to live together and it's like next to each other, you can do that. And I think that's nice too. That's an option. If not everybody wants to live off by themselves. But these are really pretty plots also. Cozy and quaint. But yeah, I will. Is there anything I didn't show? Oh yeah, the beach, of course. I'm gonna have a more thorough look at each plot on my video today, later today. But obviously I had to show you. Oh, so look over here. Farm. There's carrots at the farm, Buns. You will like living here. There's carrots for you, and it's tulip farm. Isn't that so beautiful? Oh, oh man. When I saw this, it really gave me such a warm and fuzzy feeling. Because it's just, it's so pretty and cozy. This is World of Warcraft. This game is changing for the better, I'd say. There is a lot of beachy plots. I would say that actually Horde side has a ton of beachy plots. I'll go look at that in a second. There's no snowy spots. There's no snowy spots, and my conspiracy theory reason for that is Last Titan, we're going to Northrend. Are we not? Don't you think they're going to add another residential zone for Last Titan? And if they do, obviously it would be snowy. To me, that would explain why they didn't put any snowy zone in this one. That's my personal conspiracy theory. I have no evidence to support that at all. That's just a guess. But yeah. You should, one thing I can tell you is that the sunsets here and sunrises are extremely beautiful. I think midday is probably the most boring time of day to look at this. I have seen sunrise and sunset in the housing district because I don't sleep. And I can't wait to show you that footage. There's my house. Let's go inside. I have not decorated. I put 2 things down. Well, I changed the front door. Oh, the music playing. I just noticed. Oh, wow. It's React's music. Hey, Buns. Got a lot to talk about today. It's a midnight alpha testing. I've been searching high and low for ways to fit in the hole, and we don't know it. Stay tuned. This is an elven bed I put down. And that is Elven fireplace. I made a separate room and I made it big. That's it. When you start, at least in alpha, we don't have a ton of furniture. But you're queued for an activity. Group finder queue information appears in this location. What? Okay, that's all not relevant right now. Edit house. Okay, it's the housing editor. It's an Orgrimmar bed. I don't want that. Ooh. Chair. I have 2 chairs. What else can we put down? So these don't sit in your inventory. They just stay in your separate collection inventory. Elegant elven chandelier. Put it in the middle of this room then. Man, they need to let us use music from the other Blizzard games. In here, like Hearthstone. And they need to also make a lot more chill housing music. Elven floor rug. Now I want to scale this up. Advanced mode. Scale. Yeah. Can I dye it? Can we dye this? Undyed. Yes, you can! Sick. Dye slot 2. Oh! Man, we need an undo button. I need an undo button. But that's very good. I have tried ESO housing. I have done a lot of that. I have thousands of hours put into ESO. Because I love Elder Scrolls. And I have several houses in ESO too. So yeah, I know all about it. And I actually think, you know, ESO has the benefit of you can collect a lot of different houses in different locations around the world. But it's not really like a system. You need to buy the dye. You need to have the dye in your inventory or something? I don't know. Oh, they've named all of these dyes. Kirin, Tor, Violet, Arquine. Oh, somebody had fun naming all these, didn't they? Dust Wallow Green. Okay, well, I don't need to do all that right now. Customize the walls. Yes, so if you want to customize... hold on. The wall. Bellameth. Style all. What does this button do? Exactly what I thought it does. Changes everything. Next. Generic. Bulk. Rugged. Silvermoon. So you could change it all to Silvermoon automatically if you just press the button. Wall material. Etched marble. What if I change this to etched marble? Oh! That's very nice. So you can mix. You can mix it up. If you want. Can you dye the wall? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Not yet. I think I remember someone asking about that before at the housing summit. It's probably something that they'll add. But we are going to be spending a lot of time Big. We're gonna spend a lot of time collecting furnishings. I want to make this one very small. Yeah! Can I sit in a tiny chair? Yes! Oh my god! Oh my god, they actually let you do it. What about the big one? Okay, yeah, it doesn't. I have confused the system, but I appreciate that they let me try to do this. Now you can stand on it, you just sit on it like that. I guess that would make more sense. Can I put the baby chair in a giant chair and then sit in the baby chair? Yes. I forgot how to move stuff. I don't know. Okay, up. Okay, it's not complicated. It's not complicated. It's very obvious. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. This is what happens when I don't sleep. Like, I have not slept. Okay. We're gonna sit in the baby chair and the big chair at the same time. Yes! Yes, you can. Yes, you can. They do not even care what you do. At all. It's actually very cool because you could hide this baby chair in all kinds of things, and then you could turn anything into a chair. Well, this was a very important experiment. I'm glad. Can you own multiple houses on one account? Oh, don't worry about asking the same question because I do miss things sometimes. Yes, you can have 2 houses. Everybody gets 2 houses for free, basically. So you get one in the Alliance area and you get one in the Horde area. So you get to choose where you want to live in both. And you can just easily teleport between both houses that you get at your leisure. You just open this. This is my Alliance house. You can just click this button and I'll teleport right here where I am. And the Horde house, you just do the drop down and you can go to the Horde house. So I can show you that one next because we haven't looked at Horde at all yet today. It's awesome. I can't answer that, Archon. Yes, everybody gets 2 houses just because you're playing. But you need to unlock the Horde one on a Horde character, obviously. But they do not make this hard. To buy the house, you just have to spend 1,000 gold to purchase the plot. But that's it. You will be wasting all your gold on furniture. Don't worry. So, if you feel like you didn't waste enough, that's fine. This is my house. It's so beautiful. I love it. Love it. I haven't actually explored this mountain at all. And I'm very curious about it. We still have to wait in the lottery, right? Don't we have to suffer to get things that are good? My feedback for the team is that the housing districts are missing sea lions and seals. That's a problem. You have a lot of otters, ducks, griffins, and other wildlife, but where are the marine mammals? Where's the seals and sea lions? And where's the sharks and whales? We need those too. That's my feedback. Yes. Okay. Let's try, let me show you the Horde house. I know, you gotta be careful. You really gotta enunciate when you say that. Is your house near Stormwind and Orgrimmar? Well, you can teleport here freely. But the idea is that this island is off the coast of Stormwind. That's what they say. Anywho. Okay. Is that another hole? Yes. It is! Yes, it is! I have Elden Ring brain. I'm like... Just checking. You never know, man. You never know. We got it. Horde house. You want to see it? Okay. Ba 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 ba. The Horde. So these housing areas are named, I think, with procedurally generated names. So Hot Summer Commune is a procedurally generated neighborhood name that is very sexy. Will there be holes in the Hot Summer Commune? Let's go. I'll show you it. Razorwind Shore. So you're going to see where I've purchased my home for Horde side. This is my house. Again, we cannot change exteriors at this time. So if you're on Horde, everyone is stuck using the orc exterior, even though I do not want it. It's just life right now. We're going to be able to change it to the Blood Elf exterior later. That's not available in the alpha currently. So this is... I picked this plot because it has waterfalls. And it has a really cool pier, has a really cool balcony thing here. It's got like a bench where you can sit here and ponder. You know, I like to ponder in nature, so it's good for that. You can have parties, okay, bunarchy in this area. I actually did fall off yesterday when I was checking it out. I accidentally I recorded myself doing this and I was jumping and oh no! Oh my god. Okay, I did it again. I lived it though. Whew. I was trying to show you it without actually falling, but I fell. So I was like, this must be it then. If it's so dangerous. This is probably my house. It's meant for me. This is the Ajara type area though. It's very pretty. It feels more like a rugged wilderness. The Horde areas in general. There's a lot of places that feel like they'd be good for a summer like party, like partying. Yeah. It says there are some truly stunning areas in the Horde section. So I'm gonna put that into the video that comes after the Alliance one. I thought I could do it all in one video, but it's just too much. Like, oh, let me show you. This is really beautiful. Right here. Oh man. All these waterfalls. There's someone's house. Right there. You can have 2 houses. You can have one in Horde area and one in Alliance area. Yes. There you go. That is... Places to party are abundant in Razorwind Shores. I think this is another... Yeah, someone bought this plot. Places to fish. There's like traps. Yeah, this is nice. In the distance, you can kind of see what looks like Thousand Needles-ish. And... it's good. Up here, is this something? Let me check. This is a flight path that I did not pick up for some reason. Let me see. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, still further. For a lot of people, the Ajara area is super nostalgic. It's kind of weird to look at it when it's not in the Ajara lighting, though. When you're flying over here. When you go in, the lighting changes appropriately. So it always kind of feels like sunset-ish in this area, no matter what time of day it is. Right, once I go out of it, you're gonna see it's like suddenly much brighter. Oh, I haven't been here. The zones are so packed with stuff. Like, this whole thing, I don't even know what's back here. And I don't know what's up here either. Who knows? It could be anything. It seems they've given themselves some space to, like, add stuff if they wanted to later on. Which is interesting. I think that, they've had kind of a difficult task because they've needed to take the Baron's like Durotar aesthetic, which I thought was originally designed to feel kind of inhospitable, right? They needed to take that and make it feel cozy because it's nostalgic for people. Like, the experience of starting a Horde character in the Valley of Trials, it's supposed to feel like, almost like boot camp, if you read those quests. It's like, oh, you're here, time to get to work and be a good soldier for the Horde, right? It's not meant to be cozy. But it's become cozy because it's familiar and it's a place that we spent a lot of time in. And so I think they've actually done a pretty good job of taking that and adding little things that would make it feel homey. Like up here, it almost reminded me of Stone Talon Mountains because of the wyverns flying. Yes, cactus apples. Cactus apples prize. Got these spikes. Can't have a Horde area without spikes. I thought this was really cool. They've added these geysers. Places to jump off. It's bubbling. Wasn't there geysers in Thousand Needles? It feels kind of cool to have this Thousand Needles type feeling back because they ruined Thousand Needles in Cataclysm. I was so upset. Now I kind of get something like it again. It's also, if you go further, it's going to feel more like Thunder Bluff. Lots of pretty epic tropical properties are around here. Yes. The beach houses in the Horde area are some of the best if you want like a really tropical vibe. I have spent a lot of time looking around. I've seen tiki bars. I've seen like kayaks. Fun places to be. There's like bonfires in some of the plots. Fishing piers, boats. It's supposed to feel like really lived in, and so there's a kite flying. Small little touches like that add a lot. Is there a house here? Yeah, that's a house. So remember, if you see a house like this, it means somebody's already purchased that plot, and they're there already. I've also noticed that in the Horde area, there's a lot of opportunities to have, like, a private island. There's several that feel very private. Like, here's one, and there's quite a few that feel kind of secluded islands all to yourself, which is pretty neat. One of my favorite parts that was unexpectedly super cool in the Horde area is the bluffs. Oh, here's some more wyverns. Yeah, look at that. It's really beautiful in its own way. It feels totally distinct. It feels like a Horde. They are doing WoW drops today, yes. You have the new drops. That's a plot right there. But what I was gonna say is the bluffs. The bluffs really, really impressed me. Because, like, somehow finding a way to meld all of these aesthetics together into a coherent package seems pretty difficult. But I think that they have managed it. This is a bluff. Like, you have these private bluffs. That's takes a whole, like, suspension bridge to get to. Which, you know, that is very iconic for the Horde. Everybody's fallen off one of those at least once. Especially on hardcore. Oh my god, when I was playing hardcore, people fell off of those bridges every day. Every day somebody died. Walking on, just trying to get from point A to point B in Thunderbluff. So there's, like, you know, some Ajara type trees mixed in here. Some of these feel like a pretty cool blend of all the spots, you know? It's like a little piece of everything, kinda. You're overlooking the beach, you have these, like, yellow trees, but there's also a bluff. It's kind of cool. There are some more green spots. Yeah, it needs a Tauren elevator, that's true. I guess they know everybody's just gonna skyride. This is probably my favorite plot in the Horde area. One of, if not my favorite. The reason this is my favorite plot is because... Did you see that? That's not the first time I've seen that happen. There's a wyvern here that's bugged that will just, like, fall directly into the water. God, I've spent way too much time in these zones. It's crazy. I have spent so much time in these zones. I know everything about these zones, I feel like. But this is cool because you have a diving board that's pretty epic. You can fall off. That's fun. It's a cool beachy plot there. Somebody purchased. That's bought. That's bought. That's empty. Look how cool that is. Doesn't that look so nice? I feel like so far, a lot of the videos and things that I've seen haven't really captured some of the really cool and unique points of the Horde district.
Let me ask you a question. And be honest.
If you could add a housing zone themed around a current in-game zone, which would you pick? Darkshore. I love Darkshore. That's the zone I feel most nostalgic about. I always loved a Darkshore. I would settle for just being able to have a, like, night elf exterior in the style of old Aberdeen. It was sort of this gray planks. And then when they rebuilt a village there in Cataclysm, they made it this, like, really jarring and ugly purple color that doesn't fit in Darkshore, and I was so upset about that. I know that's really stupid, but I'm just nostalgic. I'm nostalgic about Darkshore, so I have to say that. But we kind of got something like it with the Misty Coast in the housing district. I really like Zangermarsh. Personally. So what do you think about the Horde zone so far? Where would you live here based on everything you've seen? A bluff? Maybe a hot spring? Or a Jara? Or the beach? Teldrassil was amazing, yeah. Way cooler than Alliance. It feels a lot more wild. It definitely feels like a more wild wilderness. I know that's repetitive, but I haven't slept at all, so I don't care. Oh yeah, this is an area that feels kind of like Stranglethorn to me. It's suddenly like super lush. Feels like Stranglethorn Vale. Colorful. There's hippos around. You can definitely have a plot with hippos in your yard. Look, a little oasis here. Somebody has purchased that one. Flight path. Wish there was a spooky area like Alliance has. I think that's fair. Because, after all, undead are part of the Horde. Maybe Ashara has a spooky plot. I don't think I looked at every single one. And it's probably worth checking if there is. Because Ashara is dark. It is definitely much darker than that's a plot right here. It's vacant. And there's another one. I don't know how useful flight paths are gonna be. But... oh, that's a farm. This is an NPC area farm. I think it's just for decoration. As far as I can tell. It's not something that we can do. That has not been announced. I'm kind of partial to Najara, but I also really like the bluffs. A local says, you flipping that home of yours, or are you planning on staying in it long term? Oh my god, did the local just say that to me because I just moved in? I wonder if they're gonna say different things to you based on how long you've been... oh, this is the portal. It's an Ord Grimoire. So this is where you enter. Or based on house rep. Yeah, I bet it's that. Since I have 1 house XP. They'll probably respond to you differently based on that. Are the graveyard plots only available on Alliance? That I don't know. Oh wait, do you mean like, does the Horde district have graveyard plots? I don't think I've seen any, but your Horde character could use the Alliance house without a problem. It's totally fine. Because it's warband. I really like this area with all the waterfalls. But of course the one that I purchased has to be on the coast. This is one I probably would have got if it was available. But it wasn't. Somebody got to it before me. And I really like it because it reminds me of the Shatter Spear trolls that are up in the mountains behind Darkshore. Oh. I think this is such a cool spot. It feels secluded. It's right behind that house. Right here. Yeah, I thought that was really nice. So, thanks for showing me where your favorite plots are, so I can steal them! Oh no! Please don't. Yeah, I really love this area. Cozy. What happened to my... I think I'm hitting a keybind that's turning off sound effects, which we don't want. Mountain spot, good. Since this one was taken, I got another that's very similar and also very good. Right next to the flight path. I mean, not like it matters, it's alpha. It's alpha. But, you know, if somebody has taken a plot that you like, you can just go to a different neighborhood. And I also think you should be able to participate, like go to other people's neighborhoods and participate in endeavors, but I'm not 100% on that. This is like my private bar. This is a really good one too. Okay. Is the guild gonna have a Horde or Alliance neighborhood? Oh, I wonder. Yeah, I guess the guild would have to choose. I don't think anyone's been asking any questions about that. I don't know. I need to find out how that works, because I don't know right now. How to get access to alpha. I got access because I am a content creator, and I think that invites are not going... I don't know when invites are going to go out to the public. I think that there was a sign up somewhere. Yeah, we need to find out so we can plan. Did they change Resto Druid a lot too? Oh my god. Well, I'll make a Resto Druid and check it out. I'm surprised. Resto Druid's never been changed. I feel like it's the same forever. Did they really? I play on EU and NA. So I play both regions. They changed a lot of classes and specs. I know about Frostmage changes. That's what I spent a lot of time on yesterday. And that's why I got so delayed. An alpha when the release is 4 months away is bold. I would expect that they are way, way farther along in development. I don't know. Soul said general invites are tomorrow. That sounds right. I think I did actually hear someone saying that. That's probably right. The fact they shared a 120-page document. Oh yeah, because I think they said that tomorrow they'll flag my personal account for alpha. So that's probably when they'll start flagging everybody's accounts that are approved for the first wave. They shared a 120-page document containing mostly class and spec changes. I did not read it all. I only logged in, saw Frostmage was different, and read that part. Try to figure out what's going on with Frostmage. But as mad as I was about Frostmage, I lost all of my upset feelings when I logged into the housing. It made me feel so much better. It did feel much better after that.